Hey everybody, Greg here with KillerReviews.com. So here we are talking about Batman vs. Superman. I gotta be honest with you guys. I was gonna prep a bunch of stuff here. I have some notes that I'm gonna talk about, but this is really off the cuff. This is the first take I've done of the video. So it's gonna be pretty raw. I do want to say this is gonna have lots of spoilers. So if you haven't seen the movie, obviously, fucking don't watch this, obviously. But, alright, I'm really laughing because of how much I really didn't like the movie. Okay, so, it's worth stating that, before I give my opinion, I'm not really knowledgeable about comic books, okay? I know there's the Avengers, and apparently there's the Justice League that's happening here, I guess. So I really have... This is coming from... My opinion is coming from a person that has no clue about those comic books, okay? I know the characters, but that's pretty much it. So storyline, setups, for other movies... I have no pre-knowledge about any of that stuff, so keep that in mind. I also want to mention that my Snowball microphone I usually use to record these videos broke, which is awesome. So, yeah, the audio kind of sucks. And the lighting's terrible. I don't know. I don't know, it sucks. But, but okay, so this movie, right? So I just saw it, it's April 10th, right? So I saw it maybe 2-3 weeks after it came out. I honestly gotta tell you guys, I wasn't really looking forward to this movie, right? I was excited to see it, but I did not watch much of anything of the trailers, the teasers, the clips. I kind of knew what I was gonna get. Going into the movie, and I pretty much got what I thought I was going to get. And I definitely didn't go in super hyped either. So, we can't say oh, I was just, my expectations are too high. I didn't really care for the other Superman movie. The other Zack Snyder one did. I like it better the more I watch it. I've seen it maybe 3 or 4 times. But I think that's just because it's the only new Superman movie there is, and I want to like it. So I tend to watch it. But I really don't think... I don't like the actor... Well, I don't like the way that they portray Superman. I grew up on the Christopher Reeve era of Superman, and I like Brandon Routh a lot better as Superman. Somebody... very friendly, like Christopher Reeve and Brandon Routh are the Superman they represent is a very friendly, a kind face, right? Like charisma. There's somebody that that you just want to be friends with. And this guy who plays Superman, he just seems like a dick. I mean, he just always seems like he's annoyed. He has to go save somebody. He never smiles. He just seems like an asshole. And, I really don't get, that take on Superman at all. Maybe that's how it is in the comic books, right? I don't know. But it doesn't seem like the Superman I know. So, and that continued on in this movie, right? It's the same thing. I mean, I felt with him the same way. So let's talk about Ben Affleck as Batman, right? People were hating on this idea. Of course, why not? Why not? You're on the internet. Why not just hate everything, right? I thought he was great. I knew he would be. I don't know. You didn't really see him as much as Batman until the end of the movie, but I thought he was great. I mean, I think the darker angle works well for Batman. Christian Bale, the Christopher Nolan Batman trilogy will always be, for me, I'm guessing, for me, the best Batman I'll ever see. I don't know how you can get better than that. but I don't think I don't think this movie anywhere lived close to like the Christopher Nolan Batman trilogy. But I like Ben Affleck as Batman. I like the how the electronic voice. That's a very smart way to solve the problem where you're growling your lines. That's a clever way to solve the problem is having an electronic voice. It's cool to see Batman all armored up. I guess that's probably from the comic books. At some point, he must have a lot of armor to fight Superman. I thought the Batmobile was freaking out of control, awesome. That was really cool to see him use his machines. I like Batman a lot more than I like Superman. Lois Lane seems to be kind of getting old. I'm an Amy Adams fan. I think that's her name. Amy Adams, I think that's her name. She's looking a little old, though. I don't know. But I like her a lot, but I never thought she was great for Lois Lane. But, so let's talk about some stuff I did like. I have more stuff I didn't like. But, I did like, shoot, I had it in my head. Oh, shoot. I don't have any comments in my notes about the stuff I did like. Okay, well, maybe it'll come back to me. Lex Luthor, right? I'm a huge Jesse Eisenberg fan, and I really will write the movie if he's in it. But I thought he did an okay job, right? But I just thought he was so miscast in this movie. I mean, the casting, like, I just don't get it. I loved the Daily Planet, Lawrence Fishburne. I thought he had some great lines in the movie that they made me laugh out loud. But like the casting just everywhere, even Wonder Woman, she doesn't seem like sexy to me. I don't know, I mean, like, it's all, probably because she weighs 90 pounds, that's probably part of it. But, she just doesn't seem like sexy to me. I mean, for me, like, the Avengers casting is, like, off the charts all the way around. It just feels like this casting is just off. Everywhere it's off. I like Batman. Ben Affleck was good, but I just think the casting's off all over the place in this movie. And, the script, I gotta tell you, like, I'm not gonna sit here, and think I know anything about script or screenwriting, but there was just some dialogue that there's two things that just pop in my head about this dialogue. Jesse Eisenberg, Lex Luthor, he just goes on. I mean, I get what they're doing. He's always like, he at one point he has this thing where like he's like, I bet you think you're a square, huh? Let's be a square for a minute, huh? 1 + 2 = 3. But if you carry the angle, wait, no, what? No, let's be a circle. That we can go around. That will be around, and then we go poof, we're gone. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? I mean, I get he's crazy and he's all like, I get all of that, but oh my god, like at least like have I don't know, like it's just like too much. It's just like I mean, I just saw Jesse Eisenberg saying some weird lines, and I remember this part of the movie too, a dream sequence where Kevin Costner is on top of a mountain. It's a dream, or whatever I think it is. But Clark imagines his dad there, but his dad's going on and on about some river and some fish. But he does this this southern accent, and he's just something like the blueberries in the blueberry pan. It's just like what I literally was like looking at the screen, and and then Kevin Costner's character was gone. It's only like a 3-minute speech. And I literally, in my head, I'm like, what the fuck did he just say? Like, I was like watching the screen, but I had no clue what he's talking about, right? I swear, it's like this just kept happening to me. It's like, what the fuck? What was that scene about? But I will say, the storyline, right? Like, I think it's always hard when you have a bunch of different characters. There must have been like 5 different plot lines in this movie going on all at the same time. And yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna name them. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into it. But like, it's just like we have so much going on. It's really hard to focus on, like a story. It's hard to keep your audience involved when you have so many different stories going on, right? It's like a TV show, right? Oh, it's like you got to check in with the upstairs neighbor, the people across the street. I mean, if you like to show Friends, if you follow all the characters all the time in all the different locations, right? It's just like I just didn't really care. I don't know, like. It's really hard for me, like when there's just that much going on to really latch onto a story. What else? I mean, I have music, to talk about. There's one part where, in the final battle with Doomsday, when Wonder Woman comes into the picture, and it just kind of goes like, and she has her sword and shield, right? And all I could think about is Robert Rodriguez in one of his, like Dusk Till Dawn movies or, Planet Terror. It was just so, like, over the top cheesy. Wow, it took me right out of the movie. Like, wow, I just was saying like in my head, like, wow, that was really cheesy. That music cue. But honestly, the whole movie felt like, it just, if... I know Zack Snyder. I actually love Sucker Punch, which actually didn't have a story, which might be why I think Zack did it so well. I know that movie got shredded, right? But I do like his visuals. In a way, like you're watching the movie and it feels like a comic book. All the shots are very well thought out. The way art direction comes to mind, the color schemes. The shots, the dramatization, it's just a very picturesque movie, and it feels like a comic book. So, I mean, I guess that's a positive to it. Keep in mind, I didn't hate the movie by any means, right? It kind of, I kind of knew what I was getting into. I already didn't really like the last Superman movie. I kind of knew what I was getting into, and I kind of sat down there and I went with my son Gage. I brought Gage with me, and we sat down. We're like watching the movie, and I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, this is what I expected." And I mean, there were a few parts that were cool. There was a part where Batman he had a dream sequence, and he's like wearing like his bat outfit, but he has like a brown, brown coat over him, and he goes to get the kryptonite rock, and then like he gets like hijacked, like the rock's not there, and he starts getting attacked. There's a really cool fight sequence where like it's not a bunch of fast cuts. It just shows like a long shot, a wide shot of him just kicking ass all around. I liked that sequence. I mean, there were some parts I liked of the movie. It was just very much, that's what I thought it was going to be, and not really my cup of tea. I don't think it was horrible. I'm not sure where a lot of the negative reviews are coming from. I haven't read a negative review. I don't really read the reviews. I don't know. I don't know how well it sticks with comic books. I don't know people don't like. I know for me, I had my major issues with the script and the casting. I'm really surprised Zack Snyder is running all of this because I don't know. Like in my opinion, I just don't think he's the right guy. But I don't know. I mean, what do I know, right? I mean, it's making a crap load of money. But that's kind of it. We're talking about acting, too many storylines, Script, I have terrible dialogue. I just hate the dialogue in the movie. That's fine. I'll just leave it at that. For me, the movie's a 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. I mean, maybe 3.5, but I think I really want to give it a 3 out of 5. I don't think this will live on as one of them. Like the first Avengers movie I saw, the first Avengers, maybe 5 years ago, whatever I saw in the theater, that blew my mind. I was like, wow, that is so good. But maybe I'm just kind of superheroed out. I thought the Avengers 2 was pretty bad. I don't know, but I got to go with the 3. Whammy. So I don't know. If you want to leave your comments below. Thanks for watching. If you got this far, sorry the sound sucks, the lighting sucks, and I might have rambled. But anyway, that's my thought on it. Okay, have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.